3, 2, 1.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and let's get ready for EJ Boxing Live.
Yo, what's going on, people, man? So we are back again. Yeah, give me a round of applause. So we're going to talk about the current situation between Barry McGuigan and Josh Taylor, boy. I already said not come bust Josh Taylor. I mean, he had charges for racist abuse up in Scotland. He got charged for it. He apologized. And we move on into the new year. Now, Josh Taylor, yeah, I sat down and thought about things in his life, and you know what I mean? He's disciplined, everything like that. He's like a unified champion, you know what I mean? But there's certain things that as a fighter you need, right? You've had, you know, you've fought great wars, you've had some great fighting nights, but at the end of the day, when you're at home and you're sitting with your family, you look around, you're like, yo, where's all the money? Now, I don't know this for a fact now, right? I don't know this for a fact, but I'm just going to go by what I do know in boxing, right? Shane McGuigan is the trainer, right? In the British Boxing Board of Control, Shane McGuigan gets 10%, right? So 10% of Josh Taylor's money, whatever he's earned. Barry McGuigan is the promoter. He gets 25%. So altogether, that's 35% of Josh Taylor's money straight out the bat. Also, Josh Taylor comes from Scotland. He comes all the way to London and trains at the McGuigan gym. I'm sure they charge him for that as well. So when you look at the totality of the whole thing, Josh Taylor has to pay for his travel. He probably has to pay for the sparring partners, and he pays for training. Maybe. I don't know about that. But he definitely has to pay for 10% kickback from Shane McGuigan, and there's 25% there to Barry McGuigan, who's the promoter. Now they've done great things. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of money. You're kicking back. And if you can cut costs and get a better result, then maybe you can. Let's look at Josh Taylor's face. Now, Josh Taylor's face against the Regis Prograis fight, bro. I mean, what more do I have to say about that? I think that would probably be the best time to change your trainer, because look at the state of the man's face. To me, arguably, that was his worst performance, and he won. And he won because he won because he's in London, and he had a lot of Scottish fans. But I don't think he actually won the fight, and I'm sure he looked back on it and said, "Wait," and he gave Regis Prograis a lot of credit. Like, he's happy he won. Now they wasn't even sure they won. And then you hear in the call, I'm not lying. They wasn't even sure they won, but they did get the fight. But at that point, if that's the best, and that's all the best training again, then I guess you're gonna have to make a change. You're gonna have to make a change, and I think he's done that. And again, I said to you, I don't think he was getting paid as much as he should do. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of cost they do when he's at their gym. You know, training, reps, and all the stuff you pay for. I don't know the ins and outs of all that, but I do know a lot of fighters. Bushwick Don King used to charge. He used to have his own cups and water bubbles, and he used to charge them. Now it made I think it was like $5 or $4, but it mounts up, man. The costs mount up. Yeah, it's a conflict of interest. Frank Warren's the same. I was talking to what's his name again? This guy from West Ham, Kevin Mitchell, who said he didn't make no money when he fought Castidis in West Ham. He didn't make no money down there. And I said to him, "What do you mean? The whole place was sold out." He goes, "Well, they have a flat fee he gets, but I don't think he got no money from the gate." You know, and this is what I'm trying to say to you. Like, if you look at the cost and all the things, yeah, because you remember when you start off with a promoter, they give you, like, let's say they give you a signing bonus and all that, yeah. Then you're chuffed, but in the longer scheme of things, they get money. Especially you got the promoter and the son working together, bruv. It's a lot of money they're chucking into. Now they do obviously gave you the right fights, the right time, and you're very successful. All right, and also with Carl Frampton was very successful in McGuigan's. Not so much after, right? Because they're making their choices themselves, right? Because he ain't got the same structure around him, where they look out for him, the McGuigans look out for him, but they do take a lot of your money, man. You need to make money in this sport, man. I don't know if they're freeing up on the books, because then they ultimately it comes down to money. Top rankers offered them a bigger deal. Now we're talking about dispute on the contract, right? Is his contract for that? Well, apparently he said his contract was up. His contract was up. That was it after this fight. That was it in terms of promoting. But I think as a manager, okay, I've got it now. So let me just look at this right now. Who's his manager? Is it not Barry McGuigan? I think it's Barry McGuigan, isn't it? So do you know how much the manager gets? Do you know how much the manager gets? I'm assuming. So let me just before they start making up stuff, let me go and see if Barry McGuigan is manager, because we know he's promoter. We know Barry McGuigan is Josh Taylor's promoter. We know Shane is the trainer. So let's see if Barry McGuigan is the manager, because if he's the manager, that's another 25%. So that's 50. What's that? How much is that? That's like more half of his money. People, that's enough half of his money, man. Gone. Let me see if he's the manager. 25, that's 50. What's that? 55% of his money. Let me see this. Who's his manager? Let's see. Oh, yeah, I did it. It's Barry McGuigan, man. Barry McGuigan's his manager. So I think that's what they're breaking on the go. I think his promotional contracts broke, but I don't think his manager's deals broke. I'm not so sure about that. But I'm sure they can buy him out of that. You can get bought out of that. So, but definitely as a promoter, and Bob Arum is a promoter. So Barry, this is what I'm saying. Barry will still get paid from Josh Taylor. So you should just take that. But Shane is not going to get. Barry's not going to get no more promotional money. So that's 55%. No, sorry, not 50, 65%, right? 25 is 50. And then, no, 60% of his money. That's 60%, man. That's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money. As far as I know, 25% a manager gets, 25% the promoter gets, 10% the trainer gets. That's 60% of his money gone already. He ain't making no money. That's why this has happened. You know what I mean? That's why it's happened. It's just money. This is all about money. The Pride of Scotland is not making no money down there, and no wonder he's getting the bloody bar fights and all that bullshit. And maybe the change of venue will probably be best for him. Go live in America as well. You know what I mean? You know, you kind of think it's bad circumstances. I don't think they wanted to finish that way, but end of the day, when they offer you a multi-dollar deal and then you become undisputed at 140 with money and fight in America, that's a dream for a fighter, man. And you get more money. He's gonna get more money, bruv. That's what in the day. I tell you what though, if Scottish and some Irish don't really do that well. They don't really do that well in America. Barry McGuigan, when he fought Stevie Cruz. Oh, what's up, AA? AA, man, you want to jump in? Because obviously I want to hear your take, because you're from, if you've got time in it, Channel 5, okay. TV date, they lost the Channel 5 back in. Blair McGuigan is the Blair McGuigan is the promoter. Yeah, Frampton. Hey, come in, jump in, AA. Let me give you the link, AA. You can jump in, because you probably can say it better than me reading it out, innit? Because look, man, I know how this thing works, man. This is if Blair McGuigan's the promoter, Barry's the manager, Shane's the bloody trainer, then that's 60% of his dough gone, man. That's a lot of money. Jump in, yeah. That's a lot of his money gone. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to deal with all that. Like, he can change his manager. You know, the man, he could change. I mean, you got to pay money. You know what? Sometimes, Andy Josh hasn't got a manager. You're in England boxing, you can actually do things without a manager. You can make yourself a self-employed where you don't need a manager. There's a lot of fighters do that. Who does that as well? Andy Joshua does it. There's a few other fighters. You get to the point where you just manage yourself. Joe Kazaki managed himself. He does that. There's Double A. What's up, Double A?
Oh, good.
Yeah,
no,
man.
I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, happy New Year. Bro. Happy New Year. Yeah, let's get into it. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Martin Piccoli. See, when Martin Piccoli fought against, I think he fought Hunter, and then after he fought Hunter, it was before he fought Wack. Billy Nelson gave an interview saying that Cyclone had lost the TV dates and that Piccoli would be leaving Cyclone and joining somebody else, which turned out to be Matchroom. So Josh Taylor already knew that. I think that's why Josh Taylor was in the World Boxing Super Series and why it was on Sky, because Cyclone didn't have any backing for Channel 5.
Okay.
He used to fight on. They used to have the fights on Channel 5. The Josh Taylor fights used to be on Channel 5.
Yeah.
He fought O'Hara Davis. He fought, who was he? He fought an Australian as well for the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
That's why, because they don't have any Channel 5 dates anymore, so Cyclone can't they'd have to rent him out to somebody. They would have to like sell him to Eddie Hearn and let Sky promote him. So,
so go ahead.
But I don't know if he'll move because Josh Taylor I've followed all the time, and he always says he wants to fight in the States. He's fought on a top ranked card before. I think his second fight was in America on a top ranked card.
Yeah.
So he does want to fight in America, but I'm shocked that he's moved there full time. He's going to fight in America every fight.
Yeah, but you know the thing is, it's the link with MT Global. You know, Matthew Mackling's people. They quickly make him some waves because they've got a TV deal with Sky. So I think his fight will probably be shown on Sky because they've got a TV date as a platform. And then at the end of the day, he was in America. But I think it's money as well, though. I think, you know, when you've got all the McGuigans taking that much out of your money, that's a lot of money. And I know they must charge him for training. If the brother is the promoter and the thingy, that's 60% of his money. And then on top of that, I don't think he was making that much money, man. I think when you look at the multi-dollar deal, with MC Global and ESPN, because that's the thing that's gonna make much more money. And I think that's what you need as a fighter, because he's had all these hot. And then let's be real, the fight he had with Regis Prograis could have been much easier. We expected that to be much easier. It was a very hard fight. I mean, look at the state of his face. He won the fight, but maybe some of that American sparring and getting over in America and getting someone, it'd be better for him.
Is he signed with MTK? Is Josh Taylor actually?
Yeah, MT Global. They're the one who breached the deal because remember they've got a deal with ESPN and also they got a deal with Sky. So he's well set. So that's how that's gonna work.
Because there used to be another fighter, Lee McGregor. He was a Cyclone fighter. He was trained by Shane McGuigan, but he left and he went down to Sheffield and joined MTK. They're his management company. Yeah,
they're leaving because that's what's happening. The MT Globe, they've come to him and look, got a deal. They'll probably pay. Listen, and the thing is, them lot are gangsters as well. So it's not like them guys are some hardcore gangsters, man. You know what I mean? It's some hardcore gangsters. So however that's gonna go, I'm sure the McGuigans will get their money, whatever. But they can buy him out. But it's gonna be better for Josh Taylor all round. To get some. Hopefully, I don't know who the trainer is gonna be. Maybe he goes with Adam Booth. I don't know, but whoever he goes with. And whoever he goes was going to be interested in. Obviously, he might get better spawn because remember, his dream fight America is that Ramirez fight is going to be much easier to make, right? That's the fight that I don't know if he wants it straight away, but that's the fight to become undisputed, isn't it?
I hope he doesn't move to America because I'll be gutted if he goes to America and he trains there full time and fights there full time. I know he wanted to fight at Easter Road. It's his football team, Hibernian, and he wanted to fight there. Like that's his fight. That's where he wants that, or Edinburgh Castle. I'd hate him to go away. Hate him to go away and fight in half-empty arenas though, because he's not going to sell tickets in America.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You told me you're one of his biggest fans. Would you go over there? I think it'd be good for you to go over there. I ain't got no problem. Like, why wouldn't the Scottish fans go and follow Josh Taylor over in America, support him? I think he can do something over there. I mean, he's big as he gets in England. I mean, I know you were saying that he can have a fight in America, come back and fight in the castle, like you said, but the undisputed, to be the undisputed champion. I mean, see, the thing is, Ken Buchanan was an undisputed lightweight champion, right? And he defended the belt a couple of times in America. He enjoyed it over there. So, but all fighters want to fight the best fighters, but eventually, I think he should probably come back, though, if he wins, though. I think he could beat Ramirez, but he needs to be better than he was when he fought Regis Prograis. That's. I don't think Shane, because you know what? Do you remember in the corner they actually thought he won the fight? They thought he lost the fight. Do you remember?
He went into that fight. He was angry, wasn't he? Yeah. They said he was fed up. They'd been in each other's face for about 2 weeks. Prograis turned up about 2 weeks early, didn't he? He was on every single day. He was doing stuff.
Okay. But he's just, to be fair, Josh Taylor is always, when is he not angry, mate? You know, he's always got something in his stick. Either it's a Hara Davis or whatever. But in terms of his boxing technique, it could be much better. I don't know which trainer he can go with. Maybe he goes with Freddie Roach. I'm not too sure. Who's he? Like, there's some real good trainers in America that he can go with to improve him, to make him better. Because Ramirez to me is like, that's a real good fight. So if you can get some real good training, maybe he fights a couple of warm-ups, and then he goes into against Ramirez. But I don't think he should go into Ramirez straight away. Maybe 2 fights to just get acclimatized to America. But I think That's where you want to be. It's even Ricky Hatton. He took his fight. You were his fans, man. It's a holiday. You wouldn't go over there to see him fight. Even fight some bums, maybe lay up some bums. You wouldn't go see.
Do you want me to tell you the truth about Ricky Hatton? I went to Ricky Hatton versus Floyd Mayweather, and I supported Floyd Mayweather.
That was one of the greatest nights, though. That was a great night, though. The tickets weren't that. I'm sure the tickets weren't expensive as they are now, but that was a great fight, though, wasn't it?
Floyd won. I was happy. No, I mean, a lot of people like. I don't know, because like I was young. I used to go and watch boxing a lot. Like my dad would take me, so like I don't know how much tickets were, but they weren't like they weren't 10 grand a seat or anything. Do you know what I mean? It was
exactly. That's what I'm saying, because he's not that big in America, so I reckon the tickets would be cheap. The airlining, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on with you guys? You as a Scottish person, right? Do you still want to get independence from England? You want to get because through the Brexit thing, you want to have your Brexit election. You know, I think your MPs want that, right? The SSP, they want to get they want to get election for a referendum again, right?
I live in England though. I'm a loyalist and a royalist. I'm a royalist.
You're a loyalist, so you want to stay in England, right? You want to stay in England.
I want Scotland to save. I live in England though. I live in Leeds.
You don't want Scotland to leave, nah?
Nah, I don't. But all my family do.
Yeah. That's it. All right. See, this is the thing, right? This is the thing. I don't know. What about Josh Taylor? Do you know where he stands? Do you want
Josh Taylor?
Yeah.
Do you remember a few weeks ago Josh Taylor got charged?
Yeah, racist abuse. Yeah, I know about. Yeah.
I wasn't racist though. Do you know what he said?
Nah. Well, it's an Asian person. Right. Go ahead.
He called him. He said that he looked gay, and he said he looked orange. Well, he was calling him an orange. Somebody who's orange is a Protestant. Josh Taylor's a Catholic. He supports Hibernian. He believes in Scottish independence. He doesn't believe in England. He's Scottish. But you have people like, he called that person an Orangeman. Which shows which he is. He's what we call a Republican. Aye. So he's divided Scotland as well, because not a lot of people really know that about him.
See, but that's what I was thinking. I know. I did think that. I did think that. I mean, Scott. That's what I'm sure. The SNP, they got more votes than the Conservative Labour. But back to the boxing. Do you think Josh Taylor also moving because of the money thing? Like what I just brought up. I mean, it's a lot of money he's paying, or do you reckon he's just moving because he's had enough of them McGuigans because they lost the deal? And because I remember Frampton left them after they couldn't get the island. Remember he was supposed to fight an island and they couldn't get it on, and the opponent had a cut chin or something like that. And then that was it. Frampton said, "Nah, he's out of there as well. He wasn't working." So
you can't be a unified champion and be with a promoter who's not got access to a TV deal.
Yeah,
like that doesn't work. Like, so he would have to go fight as an away fighter all the time to be able to get fights, which wouldn't work. You need somebody to back you. But I'm surprised they never went with Sky, because Sky, like, they had that on pay-per-view last time. Plus, it was the World Boxing Super Series, so he gets paid a set amount for that, for winning that. Plus, he's cut his Sky.
Yeah, but that was a lot of promoters in that. You know, they had the Sowlin brothers, they had Eddie Hearn in there, and also you had the McGuigans. There was a lot of promoters involved in that, right?
Lou DiBella.
Yeah, Lou DiBella. Yeah, that's a lot of money he had to cut up. That's why I feel like he hasn't made the money he wants, man. He's still, to me, he hasn't made the money that he deserves. That's what it comes down to, because he's doing all these fights, right? But he's going back and he's like, yo, I'm in the same house, I'm in the same thing. I ain't making no dough, and I ain't got no contract. So a multi-deal with Top Rank, who's going to be promoting you well, ESPN, the whole 9 yards, man. I think that's the way forward, man.
I'm sure Josh Taylor still stays with his mum and dad.
Yes, I'm sure he does. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
His girlfriend still lives with her mum and dad, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, he fought O'Hara Davis, right? Yeah. Let's be honest, he fought O'Hara Davis. Right, you know yourself, EJ, you're in about boxing.
Yeah.
Right. Even people who are fighting on even some world title fights, you've seen it when it goes to purse. Very hard to make $1 million. Right.
Yeah, it's true.
As a fighter in Britain, you can headline at the O2 and still only make 50 to 100 grand. Some of the fighters like Bouts, Okoli, Ted Cheeseman's never made 100 grand in a fight.
Oh,
I don't think he's made 100 grand in a fight.
No, you know, No, but you know what? He's made pretty well. But what I'm saying is that you see the thing with unlike the Eddie Hearns, the Hearns, yeah, they're not managers. They're just promoters. So they don't care who manages you. All they want to do is promote events because they don't want to deal with the whole stickler thing, right? So they don't mind. So in terms of you making the money, when you're with the Hearns, yeah, they make you a lot of money. They make because they don't really take too much off you. They're just like promoting boxing. Your manager gets a cut, how much you sell tickets, and also Eddie Hearn makes sure you get some. Maybe you get some of the gate. And if you're pay-per-view, he definitely makes you get some of the buys, right? With Taylor, I'm telling you, mate. I doubt if he's making some of the buy, because remember they had 3-4 promoters on that World Boxing Super Series. You know what I mean? And has he been? And I don't think he's ever been pay-per-view. I think that was his first pay-per-view. You know what I mean? That was Regis Prograis' first pay-per-view. That was their both first pay-per-view. And in going forward, he's looking at it like, well, like you said, if you haven't got a TV deal, then what's the point? Then on top of that, it's like, yo, these guys are taking more money. I'm getting into trouble. You know, I'm getting into trouble over there, like and stuff. I need to change and bring my family somewhere else and he'd love America, man. I'm telling you, he'd love America. They'd like him as well. Go ahead.
He needs to do something though. But then again, for all we know, the McGuigans could have him legally tied down. That could drag through a court and he might not even be able to fight. But I don't know the deal they've got.
Well, I think it's the manager deal, but I think it's the manager. I think his promotional deal's contract is finished. That's why he left them open for a promotional deal, right? But his manager, it's the manager. I think Barry McGuigan is the manager. That's what I think. That's where the stickler point is. It's the managing thing. It's just.
So am I right in thinking? So Shane's a trainer.
Yeah.
Barry's the promoter. No. Barry's the manager. And Blair's the promoter.
There you go. That's it. That's it. That's right. That's right.
You've been running about. Do you know? You've been running about in Frank Warren. Do you know his son George?
Yeah,
have you ever met his son George?
Well, George. I've seen both of them. I've seen both of them around. Both of them are managers, innit? They both manage as fighters.
I heard that George has been doing loads and loads and loads of like the promotional work on the BT cards now. No, Francis. I think Francis manages a couple of foreign fighters.
Yeah, he's got another brother. He's got another brother who manages as well. There's like all of Frank Warren's sons. They all manage different fighters, right? And then obviously Frank's the promoter. And that's how that works. And then also what they usually do, they bring in their trainer. That's why all the money's in itself. Like, think about it, right? So Taylor's giving up like 50% of his money, man. Like before he even gets back anything, 50% of his money he has to kick back before he has to pay them before anything. And he has to pay for sparring partners. And he has to pay for the training that when he go. And remember, he has to go to London because McGuigan's gym's in London, right? So you got to pay for accommodation and you got to pay for. Nah, man. Nah, it's just, you know what I mean? He ain't making no money.
The World Boxing Super Series, there was a lot of money in that. You were contracted at the beginning to, if you got put out in the first round, you got so much. If you got put out in the semis, you got so much. If you were runner up, you got so much. If you won it, you got so much. I think it was multi-millions for winning that tournament.
Yeah. Even if it was, how much? They all get but multi-millions, 50% of your money though. That's what I'm saying. Even if it's multi-millions, you're giving back 50%. Yeah, I know you're gonna be all right, but that's not as good as you could be.
Yeah. If you make $1 million and you give $500,000 away, the tax man then takes half of that $500,000 off you.
Thank you. Exactly. So you told me how much you got left, and that's the see
a quarter of $1 million for every million. Every million you make, you keep a quarter of it.
Yeah. See. It's madness, man. It's madness. It was money. It's to do with money. It's to do with obviously he got hit far, way too much. The game plan they have to me when I was watching the fight, when I watched it, I thought Prograis won, but it's in England. You wasn't going to get the decision. You weren't going to get the decision in England. There'd be a riot. But what I'm saying is that going forward, if Ramirez, he can beat Ramirez. That's why I feel, right? But he needs to change strategy. I don't think McGuigan's too thing. I honestly, I used to think that Barry McGuigan was the trainer. I know he wasn't training on a day-to-day basis, but I think Barry McGuigan must have put the implement because I don't think Shane was never that experienced, man. I know that they like Shane. I know they like Shane. Go ahead.
Shane was just a pad man, wasn't he? I think Shane was. man.
Yeah, Barry's the one who comes with all the ideas and what you need to do, and Shane just does the thing. I've seen that happen before, and it works. It works as a thing of Shane. But Shane will act like he's wise, but Shane hasn't got no resume to say that. He never done nothing well in the amateurs. Barry has all the amateur and pro experience, but Barry's the man that runs the whole thing. And when I see when who came to the gym, who was George Groves when he came to Don Charles's gym. Barry McGuigan was there, Shane was there, and he was doing sparring with Frank Baglioni. Barry's hands on, man. Barry's hands on. He's there everywhere. He makes sure he sees what's going on. Make sure he has his little imprint. He tells Shane something. Shane whispers in the fighter's ear, and it's like, because Shane's still learning. And I think end of the day, when it came into the thing, Shane had no answers in the corner. He didn't have no answers in the corner when it came to Taylor. And I think Taylor, look, I think Buddy McGurk will be good for him. I think Buddy McGurk will be a good trainer. We're looking at trainers, but at least go ahead.
Who trains? Somebody trains. Who's Teofimo Lopez's trainer?
That's his dad.
There's somebody else in his corner, is there no?
No, I think it's his dad, man. All I saw is his dad in the corner, bro.
Somebody was saying earlier there's a top rank can't remember the guy's name. He's working with Otto Wallian as well. Who else was working with a few different people? This trainer, and they reckon that Josh Taylor could be with him. Can't remember the guy.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Look up. What's his name?
Joey something. Joey. I can't even think off the top of my head. But he was in Teofimo Lopez's corner. I think he's been in his corner a couple of times. I don't know if he's just like they must be training using his gym. So there's a few top rank fighters in there.
Well, if you could look it up. If you could look up and give the name, that'd be good. But if I'm looking at a couple of good trainers in America, there's a couple of good trainers, depending on which coast he goes, East Coast or West Coast. If I was him, he might. You know what? I think he could go down. He could go down to Robert Garcia, train with him. He might. You know what I'm saying? He could train with him. He has to make a decision of staying in America and training over there. You know what I mean? And that's what he want to do because he's fighting. Or he could just train over here. Or maybe he stays over here and gets trained by Adam Booth. Adam Booth straight in. But Baron McGuigan as it stands is still the manager. So if Baron McGuigan's, that's why I think they're talking about Baron, there's going to be legal procedures, yeah? But if his promotional contract is finished, the manager probably got 2 fights. They said he's got 2 fights. Well, if I was Baron McGuigan, he's got 2 fights. I'd sit back and let's get my percentage. I don't know why you would even dispute that. Like, well, you can't leave me. Nah, man. Like,
but it depends what you've got in the. If you're managing a fighter, then your job is to find them a promotional contract. If your fighter's not got a contract, then your job is to find your fighter fights. So you have to get him a promotional deal. So it should have been up to McGuigan to go to the highest bidder. If he never went to the highest bidder, then he's not doing his job as a manager. He should be able to get out of that contract.
Listen. This is what happens with a manager. This is realistic what happens, right? A manager can get paid for not doing nothing, right? The manager's obligated, but the fighter can go and do that himself as well. If the fighter goes to a promoter and says, I want to fight this fight, and the manager says, yeah, cool, that's how it works. But Baron McGuigan seems to me he doesn't want to work with Josh Taylor. I think that's where the dispute is. I don't think he wants to work with him no more. So he's saying, well, look, he's still obligated with me. I want to buy myself out. That's why I feel that's probably the situation. He probably wants him out. But I think the Josh Taylor was like, yo, look, you can still be my manager. I think Josh Taylor was trying to say, like, I can still get advice of you, but you know what I mean, I want to go my own ways. That made me what happened. Well, go on, EJ. I'm good, man. What's up, Rob Guddy? What's up, Jamal Phoenix? Yes, EJ do the live. Barry seems to have disputes with all of his fighters. Yeah, he does, man. He does after a while. I'm not gonna lie, he does a good job though. I mean, Frampton and Josh Taylor, they're 2 of the high profile fighters that McGuigan, he brought them from the start, man. He done a really good job. But why did they leave him? Because I think it's to do with money and it's to do with how they're being trained. That's what I feel. What do you think? Hey, what do you think, Double A?
Bit of the money as well, isn't it? When you're saying it like that, when your trainer's dad's your promoter, when your trainer's brother's the promoter, and their dad's your manager, then basically you've got another family telling you what to do. You do need different input. You need your own input. You need your own dad or your own uncle or somebody beside you, part of your family in your camp. Then you need a really good trainer, somebody good on the pads who knows what they're doing. Build your own team. Yeah. If you're paying that kind of money out, then you want to have the right person.
100%. I mean, that's why Tyson Fury's changed to the Crump. The Crump is a whole high profile gym. He needs more professionalism. Nassim Hamid changed from Brendan Eagle. He said it was too amateurish, and he went to Manuel Stewart. He thought it was more professional because I'm getting trained like a professional. Kell Brook still, you know what I mean? Kell Brook was trained by Dominic Ingle, but to me, he wasn't professional. Like, if you look at Anthony Joshua and the way he's been training, he goes to Sheffield, but Sheffield's is amateur. They've got all the high tech stuff for pros though, but not all the high tech stuff for amateur. But end of the day, Anthony Joshua goes there because he's saving money. Anthony Joshua doesn't pay no money for training, unlike the others, right? The others, like obviously, Josh Taylor pays for coming to the gym, but I know Joshua. When Joshua goes to Sheffield, he ain't paying no money. Joshua goes to Finchley, he definitely ain't paying no money. So Joshua, all it is just a journey backwards and forwards. Joshua picks and chooses. He trains. Joshua trains in Finchley. Imagine that. That's how much really and truly, you're a world-class athlete and you're not even a world-class gym and you've got things around you. That's what people, you spend out what you get back. That's why I feel like Josh Taylor making this change will be better for his career. I don't know if he's going to beat Ramirez. I'm not too sure if it depends on who he's with. But what I do know is that at the end of the day, when it comes down to money, if he's in a multi-free fight deal, he's going to get more money than he's ever got in his life. And that's what it comes down to. Now, this guy's done blood, sweat, and tears. Let the man get paid, man. I know we was talking about the millions he got, but listen, if he was happy with the millions he's got, 8AA, how comes he left?
Because there's no TV. That's his. He was all right when his Cyclone deal let him fight because they sold him to the World Boxing Super Series, so he knew his next fights were going to be on TV. Because like Cyclone gave up the rights to promote him. They gave Sutherland the right to promote him. Well, not even Sutherland, AIG they're called. Who run the Super Series. But like fighters need to change. Billy Joe Saunders though, he's back with Ben Davison now.
Oh yeah. Oh, Billy Joe Saunders has gone back with Ben Davis?
He went back with Ben Davison last week.
Yeah, Ben Davis.
It's just like Robbie Davis Jr.'s joined Brendan Ingles.
Okay, that should be good.
But Brendan Ingles' gym, Brendan Ingles has got a lot of professionals in his gym now. He's got a lot.
You're talking about Dominic Ingle, not Brent. Dominic. You're talking about Dominic Ingle.
Dominic Ingle's gym. How he's got a lot of professional fighters.
Yeah. He has. But you see, the thing is, this looks like this, right? To me, this in general. A lot of these guys, I don't know how much world class or training they get. I think there's a lot of corners being cut. Boxers don't make that much money in general. Do you know that? Like, I know we talk about the money, we look at the belts, but bro, if Josh Taylor's got all these belts, right? Remember again, right? I mentioned about the trainers and the manager, right? That's the one half. You mentioned the taxes, which is correct. What we forgot about, he has to pay the sanctioning fees for the belts, right?
Yep.
That's another sanctioning fees because you remember you got all these guys waiting. You got to defend the belts. So it's like more money you put in, the more money you get out. I mean, it's bloody hard. I mean, if I was him, I'd drop all the titles and keep the Ring Magazine, the Ring Magazine title. Let's keep that. I wouldn't even hold on to them belts. They cost too much money. But then if he can hold it feels good though. It's a feel good thing to hold on to them belts, man. You know what I mean? That's
like training camp. See if we can get a good managerial deal like MTK. MTK they've got Marbella, they've got all the gyms, all the facilities, all the halls. Yeah. They've got all the properties there to stay in. That's free if you're an MTK fighter.
So you see, there you go. See, I didn't even know that. See, that shit you're showing me, something I didn't know. See, and then it does come down to, and you know, someone must have sat down with him and said, listen, this is what we're gonna give you. You don't have to pay money for training. You know what I mean? You don't have to pay money for this. So you save money. Boom, 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 boom. We go, save money because in the day he's paying all the taxes. But he's looking back. It's like, yo, the McGuigans are taking a healthy cut. They, you know what I mean? They shouldn't even complain. They got to their peak, yeah. But then they got that the World Boxing Super Series, like you said, they got paid millions. So that's it. Why would if the guy wants to leave, you should like wish him the best. Why would there be so much bad blood, man?
But if they've got him under contract, so you're going to want all the money, aren't you? But
yeah,
I can only go on what I know for a fact is that Cyclone had a deal with Channel 5 and now they don't have any deals.
Yeah, like, that's messed up.
They can't do anything.
Yeah. So what do you think they're gonna do from here on now? And I ain't blaming Eddie Hearn, but the zone and all these little contracts. Even Sky's having problems now. Sky's having problems with the Premiership. I think the Premiership is leaving Sky. I think they're going to BT. you know, or some of the football as well. So, well, it's not Sky, it's still BT in it, but in terms of Sky Sports,
BT won the Champions League, 400 million a year.
Yes.
So they've got all the Champions League now. You know about your NFL as well, don't you? What is it? The college league that got ESPN. ESPN got one of them the other day. It was like 400 million.
Oh man, they're starting it, and that's the thing, right? You know, when he's with MT Global, MT Global, they're cool with Frank Warren. They're cool with Frank Warren. They can get his fights on there. They can get him fight on Sky, and they can get his fights on Sky with Eddie Hearn not involved. Because remember, MT Global's got their own deal with Sky, isn't it? Their own exclusive deal.
For golden contract.
Yeah, golden contract. If they want to put Josh Taylor on Sky, Eddie Hearn's not involved. So Eddie Hearn's not.
I seen this the other day. Like, do you know all this about people were saying, "Oh, BT, Sky are going to be showing Tyson Fury's fight"?
Yeah,
because like I watched Frank Warren gave an interview, and Frank Warren basically turned around and says Tyson Fury's exclusively to BT. BT need to basically match any offer. Mm-hmm. So they have first refusal. So Sky offers so much, and then all BT need to do is match that bid, and then they secure it. There's no second bid kind of thing. But they were saying even if it went to Sky, Frank Warren would promote Tyson Fury on Sky. It would be Tyson Fury would be fighting on Sky, but it wouldn't be Eddie Hearn wouldn't be promoting the fight. It would be Frank Warren. Frank Warren would promote Tyson Fury on Sky.
Yeah,
if Sky in the bid.
Yeah, because eventually, because he see the thing is he spread his wings too far, right? He's over there with the zone, and you left the door open for Sky and the UK base. So now Frank Warren's got all the UK fighters. He'll come back onto Sky. It's about business. And if you're not paying attention, Eddie Hearn has spent too much time with this DAZN thing. You know what I mean? He's trying to promote this DAZN thing, an American thing, but you left the back door open for the UK. The UK is not getting what we know. Remember before we had loads of UK fights over here, and all of a sudden now you're just investing in America and you forgot about what's going on over here. That's what I feel. I mean, I don't know how you feel about it. I don't think we're having domestic fights, not that many. All Joshua fights now, even like they're in the States or in Dubai or wherever.
I don't like the model we have in the UK. I don't like paying £35 a month for Sky to get like until Callum Smith fought. The last time I had a world title fight was Burnett in 2017, I think. No world title fights. Every world title fight was a pay-per-view.
Yeah. Just taking money. Yeah.
Couldn't do anything about it because if Kell Brook fought, you got to remember we only had there was Kell Brook. All the fights were ITV for the World Boxing Super Series with Callum Smith, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He won the world title and was a world title fighter, but he was on pay-per-view on ITV. And then he fought again. It was on an Anthony Joshua. Then Billy Joe Saunders was on BT. Kell Brook was a world. Every time he fought, it was a pay-per-view. Joshua, we didn't have many world titles. Cal Yafai, I think that was it. I think that was all the world. Liam Smith had it for a while. That's all the world titles we had. That was everything. Yeah. So it's not like loads, but every time they fought, it was pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Even Lomachenko come on and fought against Luke Campbell, and that was pay-per-view. Because it was Lomachenko. Luke Campbell wasn't pay-per-view against anybody apart from Lomachenko.
Exactly. Hey, the McGuigans are with Luke Campbell as well, innit? They got Luke, innit? Luke's over there with the McGuigans, innit?
But they don't promote him. Only Shade's a trader.
Yeah. Oh, Eddie Hearn promotes him, innit?
Eddie Hearn said.
Yeah. You see, this is what I'm saying. The McGuigans, I feel that that's what they did to Frampton. They were taking too much money from Frampton, man. They're taking too much money from Frampton. I said, you're taking too much money, man. And at the end of the day, it does come down to all this thing does come down to a lot of money. I agree with the TV deal as well. Because you're right. If they're the TV deal, then Frampton could what's his name again? Josh Taylor could have defended his belt on UK soil, on Scottish soil, and you know what I mean, and have a big party in that. But I guess the McGuigans they can't deliver because they haven't got no deal. They haven't got no TV deal, man.
I'm surprised he's not went to DAZN though. I'm surprised he never went to DAZN and Sky, like went to Matchroom. I'm surprised he's went to ESPN.
Yeah, well, I think listen, and especially in this age of technology, I behoove anyone to be dumb. You know what I mean? Josh not stupid. He's got smart people around him saying, "Hey, Josh, we're getting robbed. We're getting killed in the bank balance, man." They sit there and they see the money come in. You know, because obviously after the World Cup, because they sit there and go, "Hold on, where's the rest of the money?" And then McGuigan's well, we took this, that, the other. We had to pay for this. We had to pay for that. So, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Can you not remember the fight was nearly off? Prograis wasn't going to come on because the money wasn't in the bank.
Yeah.
So
See, I told you.
Taylor knows exactly how much money was going into the bank.
Yeah, exactly. See, I told you. That's what it's about, man. And the thing is, yeah, he actually dealt with it quite well. He didn't actually want to expose it because they said that. And he actually felt like, you know what I mean? He wanted to wish them all the best. But at the same time, he's got to look out for his interest, man. He's the one taking all the punches, going home. He needs to sit back and see the check come into his house and say, look, where's the rest of the money? Before he can even spend that money, the tax man, the McGuigans, and everyone else is getting a cut, man. And he ain't getting, come on. I know they charged him for training in the gym. I know that. I'm telling you. He got charged for training in the gym. It wasn't for free, I'll tell you that for now.
Well, so he was paying the trainer.
Yeah.
And
pay
the gym.
Yeah, you pay the trainer and you probably pay for the rent for the renting of the gym, and then you pay for a sparring partner as well. Trust me, there's a lot of things you have to pay out for, man. I know how it works because I've been around the pro scene. Everything about the pro scene is it's all generated about money, man. It's all generated about money. You know? Josh probably spent out more money. He's probably spent more money out than he's probably seen. He's like, yeah, I'm spending just as much as I'm getting in. You know, when can he get a chance to enjoy himself? You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? So end of the day, look, you come in that multi-deal deal. He sits back and he said, I don't have to ever the way he's looking, I don't have to ever worry about money again. And that's how a fighter should feel.
Aye, you need that. Especially anybody who's a world champion should be financially secure.
They should be in. That's right. They should be. 100%.
Right, I'm going to need to jump off now and go and let my dog out. But it was good to jump on. But Taylor, I'm glad he's moved.
Yeah, 100%. I do as well. Nice one, Double A. Appreciate it.
I hope he gets angry with the McGuigans on Twitter. That'll be fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna go have a look what they got over there. Nice one, bro. We'll catch you soon.
Peace.
Right, peace. Let me see what they're saying in the chat. We've got some comments in the chat. My man Chad, what's he saying? I'll get a freaky with you and Chad, but what's he talking about? This guy is not talking about no boxing, bro. You need to be on timeout, bro. Timeout. My man, Buster Mac thing. You ain't talking about that. Hey guys, does anyone know what you want? What's this guy talking about? This guy ain't talking about boxing either. You guys are talking about anything other than boxing, bro. All right, let's see what the Twitter's saying. Just take the Twitter. Have a look. See. Guys need to talk about boxing, man. That's what we came here for. Talk that boxing, boy. So listen, all I know is this, yeah. End of the day, Taylor's got to do what's best for him, all right? As a fighter. He takes hits in the ring. That's what it's about, man. Look after yourself. Yeah. Protect yourself at all times. Ain't that what they say in boxing? But that's what they say, right? Good move by Taylor in the SSB. Exactly. It's a good move. That's what I'm saying. So what's Jamal saying? Man's doing politics on boxers. Yes, Jamal, man. I was doing politics. This is business. Exactly. SSB. You want to jump in? If you want to jump in, press the link, bro. Jump in, bro. I got the link there. The link's up. If you scroll the thing, you can jump in. If not, that's cool. I want to see. Let me see what Josh Taylor's saying. Let me see what my man Taylor's saying, boy. The low place we are, and he'll be like, yeah, man. Low place where he like Josh Taylor, and you got Josh Taylor with his kilt and stuff like that. Low place built Josh Taylor's kilt, innit? Let me see what's going on Twitter. End of the day, the McGuigans are saying they want to do this, they want to do that. And Shane McGuigan's come out and say, if you want loyalty, buy a dog. I'm like, yo, you calling, what are you calling Josh Taylor a dog? I mean, after all the stuff he's done for you, why would you call him a dog for, man? You know what I mean? Why would you call him a dog? Let me see what this is. Let me see what it is. Let me see Josh Taylor. Let me see what it is. Let me see what he's saying on Twitter. All right. I thought, yeah. This is, he's got the whole thing here. I wanted to stay respectful, silent about our relationship with Cyclone, but given they have released the statement, the only proper thing is to respond. Ooh, see, MT Global, see, Simon MT Global, man, MT Global. So they signed with Josh Taylor right now. So let me see what he's saying. What's it? Whilst I acknowledge the appreciation and the role that Cyclone has played in many of my in my career to date. Yeah, 3 weeks ago, I terminated my promotional agreement with Cyclone as a result of various breaches of contract, including in participating breaches relating to conflict of interest. Exactly. That conflict of interest is due with the trainer, the manager, and the promoter. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is, man. It's not, this is not easy to think. And also, like you said, my man Double A said about the thing, innit? Said about the TV deal. Let me see what the Hearns is. Let me see what the Cyclone saying, man. Let me see what the McGuigans are saying, man. What they saying? Well, I swear I had them here. Cyclone, boy. Boxers about. Oh, here we go. Let me see what the McGuigans are saying. Cyclone. Let me see what they're saying. Okay, here we go. They put a statement out. We are very disappointed to read the news today that Josh Taylor has signed a promotional agreement with another promoter company. Josh Taylor is under an exclusive worldwide promotional contract with. Okay, so it's about promotional deal. We have successfully brought Josh Taylor to the pinnacle of the sport today that when he turned pro, including working along other stakeholders in boxing. Yeah, delivered him the biggest fights. Most recently, Josh Taylor IBF Championship in 2000 in May 2009, unification in October. Yeah, we know. Yeah. But sadly, that Josh Taylor has left the need to attempt to break his contract in his manager and as a manager. See, exactly, he broke it in the manager. I know it's the manager. We are sadly that Josh Taylor has felt the need to attempt to break his contract in this manner and frustrated that those who have caused him to do so. Hey, listen, if you feel like you got promotional contract over him, then we'll find out, innit? You know what I mean? I thought it was actually managers, but if you feel like it's promotion, and that's what it is. I mean, you'd know more than me, innit? In any case, yeah, if he feels like conflict of interest and stuff, that's what it is. The man's earned the right, man. The man has earned the right to do his thing. You know? Yeah, them days are gone, boy. We're all celebrating. Them days are gone, boy. Money. Ricky Hatton kind of did the same thing when he was with Billy Graham, innit? Choose them big play day with Floyd and that. No, actually, with Floyd, he got paid with Floyd. I think it was after that. He left them shortly after. So, go with Mayweather. Go with Mayweather Senior. Let me see if my man jumped in. Oh, what's that? Newton. Is that Newton there? What's up, Newton? Oh, great list of facts, Jamal. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. The Iraq War, man. I'm on that as well. Yeah. I'm gonna see. We'll see what he's saying. Let's get the comments going in there. Barry seems like he has a dispute with all these fighters. Yeah, he does, man. He does 100%. Yeah. Then this guy, I don't know what this guy's talking about. Easy to get disputed, man. It's good. This is business, isn't it? SSB. Yeah, great listen. We're saying, nah, I'm at school right now. I'm at school. Oh, you're at school right now. Okay, no worry about it. What's Jamal saying? Enjoying that, man. Yeah, that was good, isn't it, Jamal? Very insightful. Yeah. When it comes to politics, I'm on everything, man. You have to get involved in everything these days. What's up, Newton? Newton, I picked you off of the pavement. Great move by Top Rank. Yep. Sup. Yeah. So listen, the Tartan Warrior, Josh Taylor, has got to do what he's got to do, man. He's got to do what he's got to do. McGuigans are not happy. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't gonna get more paydays. They probably can't see. They've developed. The thing is, yeah, they built a lot of fighters up though. Frampton, Taylor, but you can't hold them down, man. You can't hold them down, man. You can't hold them down, boy. But the thing at the same time, you can't be shysty either. You know what I mean? Your job as a fighter is not to bloody stay in the bloody UK, right? After you built them up, is to go America and pop out, man. Reach out, pop out, man. See where you're going. Go test the waters. Get your guys the best sparring across the world, man. See what else is saying. And bloody stop being stingy with the bloody books, man. You know what I mean? Stop trying to be stingy with the books, yeah? Pay your fighters. That's the way I see it. All right? That's what you need to do. You need to pay your fighters. And good on Josh Taylor breaking out. Whether he's going to be successful, it doesn't matter. The bottom line is at least he has the right and the choice. We're not... See, this is what's come down to what we say. What Barry Hearn said about the slave contract. We used to be slave masters back. That's what he was under. Man, this guy was hold under all his paperwork they had him under, man. I'm sure every time he looked at his bank account every month, it's like, yo, I'm losing money. I'm losing money out here, bro. If you go to America, America is the capitalist city, right? Go to America, whichever part of America is going to be, right? Make sure he doesn't go to the top rank gym because they'll charge you there as well, right? Or look, Josh Taylor, listen to this one, right? Josh Taylor could start his own gym in Scotland, bro. How about that? What about them apples, eh? What about that? The man just puts money down with the millions he's got are going to build his own gym in Scotland. Then you don't have to pay no one, but other than the rent. You know what I mean? Pay the rent and then the gym bloody does it itself. That's what everyone else does. Josh Taylor, the Tartan Warriors gym. So I would do. So you have got your own base, build your own, and then go to America, and then you can have a gym out there, like one of them other guys. You know what I'm saying? Listen, there's things he can do right now because he's free to do that. Like pay off Barry McGuigan whatever money he wants in court, whatever you need, I'll give you. Pay your money and get free and start making your opportunities. Yeah, get with a good trainer who's going to be with you 24/7. There's not going to be just sponging off you all the time, and a very experienced trainer. And then we go popping off, man. I think going to be good things for Josh Taylor in 2020. So I hope you guys enjoy it, man. You guys, let me see you guys. Is anything else? You ain't saying nothing else? Or everyone else that's listening? Anyone else got any other opinions? Okay, what's this guy saying again? Oh, this guy's crazy, man. This guy's crazy. This guy is saying nothing. This guy's got to go, bro. I don't know where these weirdos come from. All right, that's it. I'm EJ Boxing Live, man. Hey, listen, leave your opinions and comments underneath. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.